is really something that I still cannot understand. How when I look at her, it's like I'm really her dad.
Nico.
My dad, we were very close. Most of my learnings in life came from him. All my principles or my values, everything that I tried to transfer to Thylane came from him. Also from my mom, but I have a very close relationship with my dad. And I think the best memories we have is always going to the farm. And we have very long hours of riding horses in the farm. So imagine when you're riding a horse in a farm, you just, going slow and just talking and having conversations. So I believe those are the moments that we have the deepest conversations, because you're surrounded by nature on a horse and just, talking with your dad. Mostly it's about honesty and values, and I think respecting other people. Something that my dad always tells me is you respect everyone, no matter who they are. The only measure for you to know how much you respect them is how much they respect you. So if they give you their respect, you will give them the respect back. If someone doesn't respect you, just don't pay attention. We're all the same, regardless of color, regardless of race, regardless of religion, regardless of position, regardless of wealth, regardless of whatever, we're all the same. Yes, I definitely always wanted to be a father. Not too early, but of course, I was ready since I met Solenn, I guess. Super happy. She told me when I was in Japan, I was not with her when she told me, when you really look for something and you finally get it, and it's probably the most important thing of your life, it was really magical. It's something that you really look forward to, and then, that's where the journey really starts, when the moment you realize you're going to be a dad. It's a mix of feelings. It's mostly happiness, but you are scared. You don't know what to expect. First-time father. What is going to happen? Am I going to be a good father? Am I going to be able to feel the expectation as a dad? Everyone tells you the feeling of being a dad, but I don't think you really know what being a dad is until you're actually a dad. Before Thylane, I never cried much. I remember crying maybe 2 to 3 times in my life. Since she was born, when I was crying non-stop, just looking at her makes me cry sometimes. It's really something that I still cannot understand. How when I look at her, it's like I'm really her dad.
Nico.
It changed you so much. I'm much more sensitive. I used to care a lot about the environment. Now it's much more because I think about her. I might be dead and the environment won't have changed much, but what about her? What about her kids? So it's kind of like you change your whole perspective in life. Was not planned, of course. The pandemic hit when Thylane was born, so we started working from home, and I realized that time that I could have spent with her, I was spending in the office, and then now that I'm working from home, I have the opportunity to spend more time with her, and I realized that makes me really happy, and that's what all life is about, and it was time for me to put a priority on her. So I decided to work a bit less and spend more time with her, and it's the best decision I ever made. You try to teach her, but you're learning at the same time you teach her. I really discovered I could be way more patient than what I thought with Thylane. I always would say, if a day I have a kid, I will be very disciplined because I will educate them. Whatever she wants, I give her. There is nothing I cannot not give her if she wants it. So I'm very, very, very soft when it comes to Thylane. I think we complement each other. I think, we're both very active or very hands-on. We kind of make sure that we support each other on every day. Like sometimes I'm busier than she is, and sometimes vice versa. So we really cover each other, and we both want to be present for Thylane. So we make sure that this one of us is there. I think Solenn is a bit more disciplinarian because she can. I cannot. I love to see Thylane being dramatic and being a bit like, everything is a big deal for her, and I kind of go with that also. That I will regret that for sure. But I just love it so much, and I love her so much. I promised her a lot of things, Thylane, when she was born. And one of them was that I would spend my first 2 hours of every day of my life with her until she doesn't want anymore. Maybe when she's 18, she will say, like, get out of my room. I do wake up, and the first thing is I go with her. We play a little bit in her room for at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. We change, we choose her clothes, we go down, we go wake up mama, then we go down again, and then we have breakfast. After breakfast, we go for a walk with Pochola, and after we come back and play a little bit more. She might have 30 minutes of cartoon if she wants one, but it has to be in Spanish. And then it's when I pass it to, we kind of stop with Solenn, and Solenn is the one taking over. But actually around 10:30 she takes a nap till 12:30, and that's when I go to my office that is here in my house. And then when she wakes up, we have lunch all together. Then Solenn spends some mama time with her, and around 4:35 I stop working, and we all the three of us go for a walk again with Pochola. And when we come back, we have dinner, shower, and she goes to bed. We want one more. We just don't know when, because it's not my call, it's Solenn's call. I mean, I think 2 is good. I don't want to have too many kids. I want to be able to give enough time to my kids. So too many kids, I think, I don't know how it would be. I think 2 is good. It's a good number. So first, I'll say that, of course, I love her so much. I'll apologize for the many mistakes that I will make as a dad. I hope she understands those, because I'm going to make many mistakes no matter how hard I try. It's a learning process for me. If she's 18 now, I hope you haven't brought any boyfriend home yet. If you did, you know there is a very strict set of rules and challenges he needs to go through before he can sit down in the table today. And if you're watching this and you're upset with me because I kick out your boyfriend from the house, I hope you need to understand that you cannot have a boyfriend yet. You know, you are 18. Who am I kidding? She's gonna have a boyfriend at the age of 15. These kids are going so fast. So basically, long story short, it's like, I love you so much, and thank you for allowing me to be your dad. Every day that I spend next to you, it's a day that I thankful to God and to your mom for being able to spend it next to you. And I love you so much. But the boyfriend part is pretty serious also.